Now you're playing with power. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex Molina 93 here. Nintendo announced today the Super NES Classic Edition. Didn't see that coming. Remember the NES Classic Edition from last year? Exactly. This Super Nintendo version is gonna have the same treatment as the NES Classic Edition. I mean, the miniature console that you can hold with your own hand is gonna be released this year in September 29, and it's gonna cost $80 compared what the NES had offered last year with 30 games, and it was $60, sorry. But yeah, didn't see that coming. And this year we're gonna have the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, and this time around is gonna come with 21 games. Games that this console is gonna be included are Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, F-Zero, Super Metroid, what else? Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Punch-Out, Super Castlevania 4, Donkey Kong Country, Mega Man X, Kirby Superstar, Final Fantasy 3, Kirby's Dream Course, Star Fox, the first one, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario RPG, Contra 3, Secret of Mana, Earthbound, Super Ghosts and Ghosts, and for the surprise, we have the game that has never been released for the Super Nintendo back then on the 90s, and that is Star Fox 2. Yes, we're finally gonna get a finished version of Star Fox 2. It was cancelled back then, and now we're gonna have it in our hands from Nintendo. So yeah, that is a big surprise at all. My thoughts exactly for this Super NES Classic Edition. It seems cool. It's gonna be a collector's item for some of you. It has a nice selection of games because those games that I mentioned are the classic ones, and they're still gonna be till this day. But at the same time, it seems less to me, 21 compared to 30 of what the NES had. So yeah, this console is only gonna have 21 games, and there are some games that I wanted for this console to have. There's no Chrono Trigger, no Gradius 3, no Donkey Kong Country 2, nor 3, neither some of the RPGs like Final Fantasy 2 and Illusion of Gaia, you name it. But yes, I'm so disappointed that my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time, if you have watched my Super Nintendo collection, you might have known that my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time is Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. Yes, I'm so disappointed that this game won't be on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, because this game was so much fun. I mean, think about it. There are some people that prefer this than the first one, and don't get me wrong, the first Donkey Kong Country is cool and all, but I see this superior. But that's just me though, and I want to try it out. Chrono Trigger, I mean, I don't know why they don't want to include this game for this Classic Edition. Neither Kirby's Dream Land 3. I mean, why having Kirby's Dream Course if we can have Kirby's Dream Land 3? I mean, I'm not the biggest Kirby fan, but it would be nice to have it there. But at least we're gonna have Star Fox 2, a canceled game that was never released for Super Nintendo, and we're gonna have it for this Super Nintendo Classic Edition. You better pre-order right now the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, because there might not be in the stores near you, near to me either. But yeah, hopefully Nintendo makes more units, because you deserve it a lot more and we deserve it too. So Nintendo, stop making those excuses and make more units for everybody, because everybody wanted the NES last year and we were lucky enough to have this NES Classic Edition. But hopefully with this Super Nintendo Classic Edition won't be the case. So yeah, I was kinda happy and shocked for this news so far. Might pick it up? Well, maybe, but I just have to wait and see. And don't worry about me, even though if I cannot find the Classic Edition, I still have this Juggernaut to play till this day. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below, and comment in the section below on what you think about the Super NES Classic Edition. If you want to get it or not, it is your choice. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace, just like that.